Now that we've got our hurt boxes and hit boxes set up, we're going to have a little bit of a breather lecture here. We're going to do some review and create some effects because it looks a little bit bad when the enemies get hit by the bullets. They just kind of both disappear. So we're going to be fixing that. We'll start by creating a new inherited scene. Come to Effects and choose the effect. We're going to rename this Explosion Effect, and we'll save it inside of Effects. We'll give it a sprite of Explosion Effect. So click on the sprite, then drag this over. Come into Animation. We'll set up our H frames to be 5. We'll create a new animation in our animation player. Just call it Animate. And we'll set our length to 0.5. And I'm going to zoom in. I wish this highlights, but you still can't click on it sometimes, which is frustrating. Okay, so we'll zoom in. We'll come into our sprite here. We'll key the first frame. Then we'll key the second frame. And then we should just be able to keep pressing the key button here to key the rest of the frames. And then on our final frame, we're going to call a method on explosion effect, and we will call QFree. Easy. Then we want this to autoplay, right? So select autoplay, so this should play on load, this effect. We're going to create another effect, so scene, new inherited scene. Inherit from effect. We'll call this jump effect, and you'll look up jump effect for our sprite. We'll drag that in here. Now this one, first let's set the H frames. There should be 3 or 4. This one we need to click on, hold Control, and drag up so that the base of this right here is aligned with the base of our origin. And that should drag the sprite, not the actual node itself, but just the sprite node. And we need that because this is going to be an effect that plays when the player jumps, and we want it to play at the player's feet. And we've set up the player's feet to be at the base of the origin as well, just like this. So we can then save this effect, save jump effect, come into our animation player, create a new one, animate, and set this to be 0.4, I think. I don't actually remember. Jump effect. I'm going to look it up in my reference here real quick. Yeah, I just did 0.4. And we'll zoom in again. We'll key our frames here. We'll key the first frame. Come over, key the second frame, then we should be able to keep pressing key. Do our call method. And we'll call QFree again, just like the other one. Perfect, we've created 2 effects now. So we'll come into our projectile, and inside of here, we'll do const explosion effect equals preload explosion effect.tscn. And then when we hit either a body or an area, we want to create it. So utils.instance scene on main explosion effect global position. There we go. It's really convenient to be able to instance scenes on the main scene like that. Okay, we'll come into, well, that should, let's see if that works. Let's see if our projectile now uses the explosion effect, and it does. And this already looks leagues better. Now let's get our player scene, and we'll have it use our jump effect. So const jump effect equals preload well, it should be just like this one, but it'll be jump effect like this. Okay, and then there's two places where we want to use this jump effect, because we're actually going to use it on landing as well. So right here when we jump, utils.instance scene on main jump effect global position. There's that one. I'm just going to copy that. And we'll come down and we know we've landed right here. Oh, we're already creating some sort of a dust effect on landing. Huh. Also, create dust effect is probably outdated now. What does it look like? Create dust effect. No, that's fine. We'll just replace create dust effect with this, because this will look better on landing. So now when we jump, uh-oh. That is not good. First of all, let's come into our jump effect. And we want to make sure that this auto plays. So make sure it auto plays. And then second of all, where did I put it? I put it, no, that's on landing. That should be right. Should go right there. Just landed. Let's okay, that works. So now we've got a little jump effect and a little landing effect. And I think this can really help to sell the platform movement of our character like that. That's going to be it for this lecture. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.